Hi, welcome to JeremyLDavis.com, and I am Jeremy L. Davis. And today we are going to cover the program, Jeremy L. Davis's Linchpin Leadership, empowering blue-collar businesses through 20-minute micro trainings that are literally revolutionizing leadership in blue-collar industries. Now, this is actually somewhat a new concept that is beginning to hit the market, but it is one that I have believed in and practiced for decades because it is so difficult to have any memory retention of what you learned when you go to an all-day or a multi-day event. This fixes that. And not only does this fix that issue, but it also makes the program much more affordable so you can actually have everybody involved and get everybody on one page. Because in today's fast-paced, ever-evolving business landscape, effective leadership is no longer just a luxury. No, it is a necessity for blue-collar businesses, especially where operational demands are high and the workforce is diverse. The need for a strong, adaptive leadership team is more pronounced than ever. Now, I am a seasoned leadership, not just coach, but practitioner, because day in and day out for 2.5 decades I've done this. So what I put out there is not stuff that's just been put out there in a theory or learned in a class or some other hobnob baloney. No. What I teach are real world, real situational, business changing techniques that will revolutionize and enhance and help every critical, major, important KPI in your business improve. I mean, we will do everything from cutting turnover, increasing profit, increasing customer satisfaction, increasing productivity and efficiency, minimizing accidents, cutting absenteeism, everything that you want for your business, this program will help you get it. The key is the way it is delivered and the way that you ensure that everybody is on board with the program, okay? Now, everything that I know and have done is in the blue-collar industry. That is why this program is focused to the blue-collar leaders. Because blue-collar leaders, well, it's a different breed than white-collar. And unfortunately, especially when it comes to some upper management, a lot of white-collar, I hate to sound at all derogatory here, but a lot of white-collar wannabe managers and supervisors have gotten into the blue-collar industry, and they have brought a lot of their white-collar mentality to a blue-collar industry, and it does not work. So, hopefully through this, even those people will benefit and morph and become the blue-collar leader that you need for your business. So let's just back up for just a second, and let me just say that I am here to introduce Linchpin Leadership. Now, one thing that is different here is when you hear Linchpin or a Linchpin Leadership program, you're thinking about one person making themselves indispensable to the company. That is a ridiculous way to ever look at yourself, look at your company, look at what you're doing. No. You don't want yourself to be indispensable because then you are not promotable. No. With Linchpin Leadership, the linchpin is engagement. communication, your team. You have literally no part of the grand scheme of things in your organization if it is running correctly. You lead, you guide, period. You want your team to be the linchpin. You want your teams to have every ounce of credit that is due to them. No, you do not want to ever be the linchpin. As soon as that happens, bad stuff happens. So, compared to other linchpin, quote unquote, programs, this one is designed with the skill sets of leadership in mind, not a person. So this is a unique, results-driven approach to leadership development that is tailored specifically to blue-collar environments. Anything from manufacturing, production, steel, construction, etc., etc. I know the environment, so I can teach it, coach it, and move on. So at the core of Linchpin Leadership is the concept of 20-minute micro trainings. Now this is a revolutionary method designed to maximize learning and retention while minimizing daily operational functions. This innovative approach offers blue-collar businesses of all sizes the tools and strategies needed to cultivate strong leaders from within, leading to long-term organizational success. Because that is what you need. You need to have the next generation of leaders prepared to move up. So, the Linchpin leadership approach is literally a blueprint for success for your business. So, why 20-minute micro trainings? Well, because they're effective. That's why. But traditional leadership training usually involves lengthy, intensive sessions that pull leaders in management away from their daily responsibilities. And not only do they pull them away from being productive and in the building where they need to be to get stuff to happen, it is also extraordinarily costly. I mean, I've been involved in places that literally, through private jets, fly people up to the corporate offices, and we're talking about. I'm not going to name names, but we're talking about a company that has now approximately 200 different locations, and they fly people up to their location. On private jets, hotels, food, catering, pay for the speakers, etc. And you factor in that they do that for approximately 30 to 33 people per location, not all at the same time. So there's a constant flux of people being pulled away from where they need to be. And then there's the expense. So not only do you have the investment that they're putting into this program, you have the loss of productivity that is happening back at the location. Call me a little bit crazy here, but in my mind, that is a lose-lose. And in business, you're always trying to get the win-win. You do not want to pull people away from their daily responsibilities just to put them in a different place to make them feel good, to make you feel like you're doing the right thing, because now they're trained. No, that's much more just checking a box than making a difference. Okay. So not only are these sessions ineffective, they are also very, very impractical for blue-collar workers who operate in a dynamic, fast-paced environment. Now, Jeremy L. Davis's 20-minute micro trainings are designed to overcome this challenge by delivering concise, focused content that can be easily integrated directly into the work day. Okay, it's something that you go online, you view it, and you utilize it. Each micro training session is crafted to target specific leadership skills. Now, with this program, I am leaving, obviously, because I don't know your business. I don't know your black and white operating procedures. I don't know what you do for drug testing, for example, harassment training, stuff of that nature. That is still on your end, so you can keep that uniform and unified. No, this training is for leadership skills, soft skills, not the hard skills. Okay, because the stuff that you can literally just teach or give somebody a piece of paper on that they can just go down and follow the checklist, that is not what this program is. This program deals with the things that are required to be a highly successful, highly motivated, highly influential leader within the company. So this is made to give actionable insights and techniques that leaders can immediately apply in their roles. And over time, these bite-sized lessons accumulate, building one on the other, leading to significant improvements in leadership capabilities and overall performance. The key is with these is that they all literally become habits. So there are a lot of benefits with this approach, but here we're just going to highlight a couple of them. First and foremost is increased information retention. That is a big one, because when you can remember it, you will practice it. When you practice it, it will become a habit. So going through short focused sessions enhance information retention, ensuring that the key concepts are understood and remembered, and again, ideally put into practice and become habits. Another key benefit with this program is that there are minimal disruptions, because these are done once a week on the supervisor's time. So by fitting these seamlessly into the work day, micro trainings reduce downtime and maintain and eventually increase productivity and efficiency. Additionally, this provides continuous improvement and consistent growth. See, regular, ongoing training fosters a continuous improvement, allowing employees and leaders to develop leadership skills incrementally over time. And this whole program is tailored for blue collar businesses, because once again, that's my background, that's what I know, that is what I am able to teach. I'm positive that this program would work in a white collar environment, but it's hard for me to relate to people that sit in an office all day. It's hard for me to relate to people that have on a headset and talk all day. It's hard for me to communicate with people that work from home. No. This is designed for people that I know, people that put on the hard hats, the safety glasses, the steel-toed boots, blue jeans or provided workwear, that wear gloves, that wear the sleeves, that go out in the heat, go out in the cold, and often literally leave a trail of blood, sweat, and tears where they have been. Okay, this program is designed to benefit those environments, because that is what I know. That's what I'm familiar with. That's what I've been in for over 35 years, and again have been involved in leadership in those capacities for over 25 years. Now, this is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It is specifically designed to access the unique challenges faced by blue-collar businesses. Now, I understand how these industries operate differently from their white-collar counterparts. There's the distinct demands just from the environment that they work in, workflows, cultural dynamics, and as such, Linchpin Leadership focuses on practical applications. I'm not going to give you some fairy dust that I came up with as I slept in a Holiday Inn Express last night. That is not the way this program works. Again, practical application. The training content is grounded in real world scenarios that blue collar workers encounter daily, ensuring relevance and practicality. And there will be hands on lessons with these because micro trainings emphasize active participation, encouraging leaders to practice new skills in real time. Because I want them to watch the video, go to the floor, and immediately begin to implement these leadership strategies. And of course, there is the cultural sensitivity. The program is mindful of diverse backgrounds and experiences of blue collar workers, promoting inclusivity and respect. Because in today's dynamics, it is all over the place, and if it cannot be dealt with and taught appropriately, that can be a stumbling block for your business. So, the core elements of Linchpin Leadership are first, and where the program focuses the most, is building emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence, or you may have heard of it referred to as EQ in the workforce, is absolutely huge. See, you can go out and you can teach hard skills. You can teach somebody how to measure a part, how to run a machine, how to drive a forklift. All of those are very teachable skills that anybody with I'm trying to be polite here. But those are skills that literally anybody can be taught. Emotional intelligence is much more difficult, and odds are very good that as a business owner, president, um, CEO, etc., you have made the critical mistake of hiring somebody based on their hard skill set and realize that they are absolutely horrible at leadership. So you need to focus on bringing in people that are emotionally strong and teach them the physical skills. So odds are very good that you've already got, let's say, approximately 35 to 50% of the leaders in your own business that are hard skill excellent, soft skill horrible. This will help break through that as long as you follow through and you make sure that they are putting into practice and implementing what we cover through the course. So we need to really build the EQ within your workforce and your leadership. So emotional intelligence is the critical component of effective leadership, especially in blue collar environments where teamwork and communication are vital to the long term success of your business. And there are so many components to EQ that we do micro trainings. There are several just focused on that capacity. So, micro trainings include modules on developing EQ, helping your leaders to recognize and manage emotions, not only of their team, but their own. Because if you can't manage to understand your own emotions and those of others, you're in for a disaster. You need to be able to mitigate that and learn how to deal with it in peace and when things are going under pressure in your business. Because things do not always, things rarely, it will be nice, things rarely work the way that they're planned. There are always roadblocks. There are always equipment malfunctions. There are always hurdles to overcome in blue collar environments that, if you're not prepared for them, they can really throw you for a loop. And this will, once you get uh, the EQ and get yourself discovered and figured out, those become much less disruptive to your daily operation. Also, with the EQ, it leads to improved communication. It leads to clearer, more empathetic communication, reducing conflicts and fostering more collaboration. And it also strengthens relationships. Leaders with high EQ are better equipped to build trust and rapport with their teams, leading to improved morale and cooperation and much less turnover and absenteeism. Also, once you have a strong sense of EQ, you can also enhance your decision making and problem solving skills, because in blue collar industries, quick thinking and effective problem solving are crucial for maintaining operational efficiency and safety. So, through the Linchpin Leadership's macro trainings, we focus on critical thinking, because the leaders learn to approach problems systematically, considering multiple perspectives and potential outcomes before making decisions, and actually involving every aspect of the team to collaborate to come up with a solution. And it also allows for decisiveness. Training emphasizes the importance of making timely decisions even in uncertain or high pressure situations, because it is often better to make an incorrect decision than no decision. There are always that gray area to where sometimes you need to put off a decision until you get further information or collaborate with other people, but with that decisiveness, there's nothing. Also promotes adaptability. Leaders are taught to remain flexible and open to change, enabling them to pivot and adapt as circumstances evolve, which again in blue collar is almost daily, at the very least monthly. You also want to foster a culture of safety and accountability. So obviously in a blue collar environment, safety is paramount, because the risks of injuries and accidents are ever present all over the place. Just turn around, there's a potential. So Linchpin leadership prioritizes safety by promoting safety awareness through the micro trainings, because we want to reinforce the importance of adhering to safety protocols and staying vigilant on the job, because in blue collar industries, what's behind you is always changing. You want to also promote accountability. You want leaders to hold themselves and their teams accountable for maintaining high safety standards, creating a culture of responsibility and constant diligence. Because again, it's always changing. And not only that, but you also want to be proactive in risk management. So these trainings encourage leaders to anticipate potential hazards and take preventative measures ahead of time, reducing the likelihood of incidents. Because the fewer safety and accidents are extraordinarily costly to businesses. And if you can minimize those by being proactive, you're better. And you also want to cultivate teamwork and collaboration successfully in blue collar businesses, because they thrive on strong teamwork and collaboration. So we help leaders focus to build cohesive teams. You, if you have a team of strawberries and bananas and all of a sudden you throw in some peppermint, it's not going to blend extraordinarily well. So you want to try to build a cohesive team, and by doing that, through these leadership programs, there will be team building exercises that the individual leaders lead that will promote unity, trust, and mutual respect among the entire among the workers for the leader. Not only that, but it will also facilitate open communication. Leaders are trained to encourage open dialogue within their teams, ensuring that everyone's voice is heard and valued. That is so critical because it is so easy when you're out there on the floor doing the job that you feel invisible quite often. This program ensures that that does not happen. You also need to be able to resolve conflicts. This training provides strategic strategies for addressing and resolving conflicts in a constructive manner, minimizing disruption and maintaining harmony within the team. And obviously, you always want to drive continuous improvement and innovation. In blue collar industries where productivity, efficiency, and innovation are key to staying competitive, Linchpin Leadership equips blue collar businesses with the tools to be ready for the future as it comes. Because way too often we become complacent and just want to sit back. So, no. You want to always encourage continuous learning. Leaders are taught to foster a culture of learning and development, motivating their teams to seek out new skills and knowledge. And in fact, in the future, I'm going to be putting out a program aimed at your future leaders to get them on board and upskill them to take over. You'll also promote innovation. Micro trainings inspire creative thinking, empowering employees to propose and implement innovative solutions to challenges, not make them afraid to speak up. Measure and improve performance. This training includes methods for setting measurable goals, tracking progress, and making data-driven decisions to enhance performance. And once you get on board with this, there are so many long-term benefits for your long-term business success that they cannot all be named here. But you need to know that it is critical because you will have improved employee retention. You will have higher engagement among your teams. Because one of the most significant challenges facing blue-collar industries is high employee turnover. Frequent turnover disrupts operations, increases training costs, and negativity impacts morale, everything. So by investing in leadership development through Linchpin Leadership, you can enhance job satisfaction. So employees who feel supported and valued by their leaders are more likely to remain engaged and committed to their roles, because you need to take their role, fit it into your team, and then show your team enhances the success of the business. You can't just try to go out and push company culture. You can't push out your company's leadership statement. No. You have to show how their role is vital to their team, and their team is vital to the next step in the process, and then eventually snowball that into how the entire program works together to benefit the company. Because quite honestly and quite frankly, people don't care about the company. I know that's a hard pill to swallow. That's a very hard pill to swallow. People do not care about the name on their shirt. They don't care about the logo. They don't care about the CEO. They care about their teammates. They care about who they work with daily. Excuse me. They care about their managers. They care about their leaders. That's what they care about. So you get them to go bite by bite, and then eventually they get the big picture. But you cannot use uh, your mission statement or your company logo as your anchor. That will never work for long-term success. But through this program, you also want to be able to provide career advancement opportunities, because you want to provide regular leadership, because these trainings signal to employees that there are opportunities for growth and advancement within the organization, reducing the likelihood of turnover, because that is one of the keys that people look for. It also strengthens loyalty and retention. A focus on leadership development creates a positive work environment where employees feel connected to the organization and motivated to contribute to the long-term success of the company, because they feel like they are part of a team, not part of a company. Additionally, you will have increased productivity and operational efficiency, because effective leadership is directly linked to higher productivity and operational efficiency. So leaders who are trained through Linchpin Leadership are equipped. They are equipped out of the gate to optimize workflows by identifying inefficiencies and implementing best practices. So through this, leaders can streamline operations and reduce downtime, therefore increasing productivity and customer satisfaction. Through the program, you'll also learn how to motivate teams. Well-trained leaders know how to inspire and motivate their teams, leading to productivity and a stronger work ethic. And I don't mean by sitting back and being a cheerleader. No, true motivation. There's also enhanced problem solving, because leaders who can quickly and effectively address issues as they arise contribute to smoother, more efficient operations and a more harmonious work environment. And again, going back to the team environment, once you have strong teams, you create a stronger organizational culture, because a positive, cohesive organizational culture is a key driver of long-term success. Linchpin Leadership helps businesses cultivate cultures that value continuous improvement. Because once you begin to rest on your laurels and not strive for continuous improvement, you begin to fall behind. There's no such thing as standing still in blue-collar business. A commitment to ongoing leadership development fosters a culture where employees are encouraged to learn, grow, and innovate. So, to learn more and to get started in this program, and one of the greatest benefits to this program is it is affordable to all businesses. See, this program's uh, investment is based on headcount. Okay, it's not based on a set price. It's not based on, hey, for $32,000 I'll come to your business and teach you everything that you need to know. It's not based on the quality. If it was based on quality, it would literally be a priceless investment that I'd be asking from you. No, the investment is literally based on head count, locations count, shift count. stuff of that nature. So since it is based on that, this is a program that's actually effective for teams that have 10 leaders to businesses that have 20,000 leaders or more. Because the way it is set up, it is, I didn't want to make a barrier to entry based on how small or how big a business is. That would not be fair. So just continue to go through this page, or if you are watching this on YouTube or LinkedIn, go to jeremyldavis.com and just book a consultation. That will take you to a page to where I get to know your business better by going through a plethora of questions. Then once you go through that, it will be you will then be taken to a booking page to where you will select the best time on your calendar for us to get together to discuss one-on-one how this program can benefit you and your team, and most importantly, the long-term success of your business. Again, go to jeremyldavis.com, and if you want to read more about this particular program, on the top menu button, click on Linchpin Leadership. It will take you to the page that describes this in full. And again, just click any place on there to where book an appointment, book a consultation, book your appointment, and I honestly look forward to working with you. Now, if you have any direct questions, feel free to leave a comment or a direct message on whatever platform you're seeing this, or send me an email directly at thejeremyldavis@gmail.com, and I will be glad to answer any questions that way for you. But again, the key is to get moving and to move forward, because in blue collar environments, business does not stand still. So I look forward to helping you and your teams navigate issues in leadership development through micro trainings. I look forward to talking to you, and have a great day.